Hi everyone. So this is HeurisNetwork.org. It's a part of the list that we have, and I think that this might be something that we could maybe use for our project because it allows us to create our own databases, and it's pretty good about telling us how to do it. And so I just registered to make one, like a fake one, just to see how it would work. And I'm not 100% sure that I'm really good at it, but we can try to see what kind of stuff we can add into it. So I'm going to pretend like all of the things that I want to put in are about songs that I've sang or something before. And so what I would do is just add some information. I'm leading worship tonight, so we'll pretend like it's the set for worship tonight. Is the first song is I Surrender, and I'll add a media file. We'll go. I don't even know where all my music is. That's just. There we go. We'll do it in the key of G. There we go. So we've added this PDF file. Save that. I'll just do save and close just so we can see what it looks like. Now we just have to figure out how this whole thing fits together. I know that there's some sort of way that I would have to really search through and kind of figure out how to do this, but I think that this, if we were to put it together, like the way that these guys used it is they had a bunch of information about people from the University of Sydney and their involvement in the First World War. And so it's an online database, and they basically, you put people's names in, and you're able to go through and look and see like who, and type in people's names and stuff. And it's pretty, I would say, involved in how they've kind of like shown the interlinking parts. And I feel like this will be really helpful if we can figure out how to put our information together, because this is basically what we want to do in some ways. We just want it to be classes and books instead of people and countries. And so, and this website allows you to control like who's logging on to it, let me find that page. Yeah, you can manage the users, like who can access it. You can manage who is able to add to it. And then the actual like database itself can continue to be in use for like a really long time. And it's dependent on this Heuris website in some ways, but not in a way that blocks you from growing it and that kind of stuff. So I just feel like this would be really helpful. I'm going to pause this and find a little bit more information, I think, to kind of sway you to my point here. But maybe we'll just look through and see what different projects are happening. Digital Harlem, Expert Nation. This is basically just a really good website to make something that we can search for. So it won't work necessarily for our archival information, I don't think, unless we are willing to put a bunch of like PDFs and stuff online, or like pictures from the scrapbooks that we want to do. But the other portion, like the more current stuff that we wanted to do, I feel like this might be a good way. And then we would be able to control a little bit more the type of content that's being added on, because we can control like who is accessing what and where. So I will add a little bit more information in the comments or through another video, but I think that this might be something that we should try.